everyone, Live It Like Lisa here, and today I have 3 super easy Halloween / farmhouse style decor projects for you. I'm going to be using this buffalo check print material, which I absolutely love. I love anything buffalo check, and we're going to make 3 really super easy projects with it. Alright, so we're just going to give all these placemats a quick coat of white spray paint, either undercoat, primer or anything white, just so that the red doesn't show through once we stick the material on. So once our placemats are dry, we're going to cut out a piece of material to fit over the top of them, just making sure you've got at least an inch overhang on each side of the plate. I mean, I know it doesn't have sides, but you know, just so you've got at least an inch overhang is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so using some PVA wood glue, just all-purpose glue, Mod Podge, anything like that that you have, we're going to coat the plate in the Mod Podge, and then we're going to stick our material straight on it. Okay, so just making sure you've got that inch overhang on each side. Smooth the material onto your plate using the paintbrush covered in a little bit of extra glue. Just make sure you can even use your fingers just to really smooth it out. Make sure it's sitting in all the little ridges and edges and that there's no wrinkles in your material. The placemats now have dried all on this side. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to trim off the excess and then fold over. Okay, so what you want to do is go around your plate, just folding it over where it needs to, and then just clamping it down with a bulldog clip or some clamps or anything like that. And don't be scared to use a lot of glue. Clearly I am not. Once that's all dry, we're going to go over the top of it again with another coating of the PVA glue. This will just help to give it a seal and protect it from getting dirty. Now, you won't be able to wash these in the sink, but just using a damp rag to just wipe them over is probably all you'll be able to do, unless you've got a washable Mod Podge. So here are our finished placemats or charger plates. I made 4 of these to go on our tablescape this year, and I'm super happy with the way they've turned out. They are so cute. Now, like I said, you probably won't be able to put these in a sink full of water and wash them, but if you just dampen a rag and wipe them over with a bit of spray and wipe, they should hold up pretty fine. So on to our next project. Alright, so for our banner, what we're going to do, I've printed off a banner template from the internet. I just basically typed in banner template and yeah, just selected the one that I liked, which was this shape. And it's roughly a little bit bigger than half an A4 size piece of paper. And what I've also done is printed off some Halloween letters that spell out Halloween. I only need these as a drawing template, so I didn't have to print every single letter, just one letter from each one. So what we're going to do first is cut out of our material to spell out the word Halloween. So we're going to need HALLOWEEN, 9 of these we're going to cut out from here. So Okay, so I've cut my squares and now I'm just going to go back and just cut out each of the templates. Just leaving a little bit of a, say what, a 1 inch border. Okay, so I've cut out all my little banner flags now into the shape of the template, and I've also cut out a few pieces of burlap because I'm going to be sticking the burlap onto the flags. But what we're going to do with them first, we're going to fray them a little bit, and we're going to trace the letters of Halloween onto each one of these first. So I'm just going to start by fraying them to the desired frayedness. And now I'm just going to trace on to the burlap the Halloween letters that I printed out just using a Sharpie pen. Now I couldn't really see it like 100% through the burlap, so I've just sort of keep lifting the burlap up just to make sure that I'm on the right track. So once I've traced out the actual border of the letters, then I just go back in with a Sharpie and just colour it in. And I do that with all the letters of the word Halloween. So I've got all my burlap letters now, and we're just going to hot glue them straight onto the banner flags. And now I've got some black ribbon. I'm just spacing out my letters along the black ribbon evenly and then just hot gluing the ribbon straight onto the banner flags. So here it is, guys. I am super happy with this, and I actually put it up and my daughter thought I'd actually bought it. She didn't even know I'd made it. So that was a good compliment. But yeah, super happy with this, and so simple, so simple. So this is my Halloween, Farmhouse Halloween buffalo print banner. Now on to our next little buffalo print project. So the next one, if you've watched any of my Halloween DIY videos for this year, you've seen I've made a few little pumpkins out of material. So again, I couldn't resist making a couple of little pumpkins out of this buffalo print material. So I've got my buffalo print material, I've got some baker's twine, and I've got some wine bottle corks, and also I'll be using some stuffing from an old pillowcase just to fill the pumpkins out. So these are going to be fairly small pumpkins. I mainly wanted to make a couple to fit on my tiered tray. So I'm just going to cut a small square out of the buffalo print. Once you've got your square, just get a big handful of your stuffing material, put it right in the middle of your square, and then just gather up all the edges of that square into the middle. So once you've bunched it all up in the middle, what you're going to do is get one of the corks and push it through the middle, and then just get your baker's twine and tie it tightly around that cork on the outside so that all the material is gathered around that cork and you've got it tied securely around the outside. Just trim off all the excess material around the cork. So there's your pumpkin all done. Now once it's done, just leave it alone. It doesn't need any more fluffing. I said just leave it alone, stop fluffing it. No, seriously, stop. God damn it, Lisa. So here are our little buffalo print pumpkins with the corks. I'll have to put a sign up saying, please do not touch, otherwise they will explode. But nah, they should be fine. Oh, bloody hell, crafting disasters. So yeah, I think they look gorgeous. And I've put two here with the cork, and then the other one I'm going to be using that in my tiered tray setup. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will have a couple of Halloween farmhouse inspired ideas for you if you're not into the spooky Halloween. And yeah, I've got heaps more coming up still. I'm still going. So make sure you check that Halloween playlist below if you want to see all the projects I've done so far. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.